Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I honestly love making unpopular opinion videos, because they seem to attract people and make me gain many viewers. This is part 2, so if you haven't seen part 1, I will link it down below. Subscribe for upcoming content and interesting topics. Without more introduction, let's get into it. Y'all really love to hate them for every single thing they do, don't you? And the whole YG media play thing is blown out of proportion. Like, stop with your BS because it's not true. You say YG should do better and promote their idols better, but when they do it's awful and untrue. Telling reactors to react to their idols isn't that bad as y'all make it out to be. YG is a company where their job is to do business. What they did is no different than buying ads for music videos. It's promos but in a different way. YG also sent merch boxes to some fans. I don't know about Treasure. Maybe they aren't general public friendly, and YG is trying other ways of promoting Treasure to new viewers. Just because you are not so familiar with them doesn't mean it's scum or desperate. Instead of making it all bad and calling it not so organic, as if 4th gen groups have it organic, YG has raised their game with these promotions, seeing what the fans would love to do and taking care of their group, reaching out to different audiences. And just because YG is a big company, it doesn't exclude them from doing so. SM and JYP even do that. Big companies like Apple and Samsung do that as well, reaching out for influencers and reviewers to promote their goods. It isn't bad or sinful. YG doesn't want sugar-coated reactions, instead they want non-Treasure fans to get to know them. It's not like reaction videos say horrible things in general, or that even if the reactor did like, it's still up to the viewer whether he would or not. It's a win-win situation both for the YouTuber and the company. YG seems to be trying their best with Treasure, so I don't understand why people are putting this in a negative light and making YG look like a manipulative company. A lot of companies do that. It's called marketing, easy and simple. Companies always contact influencers to review their products. Of course, they want you to say great things about it. However, you are not obligated to do so. No company is bad or good for doing that, it's just part of their game. It's business, and YG or any other company would need to do it, especially with newer or less known artists. YG is trying to get Treasure names out there. There's nothing wrong, so stop hating them and hating Treasure too. These boys did nothing wrong, but y'all are threatened by them and by the fact that they are YG artists once they blow up. It's the end of your faves. This was the end of my rant. I hope you all enjoyed it, LOL. Anyway, please support Treasure and their new comeback jikjin. Okay, I'm really tired of those fans asking idols for more and more and setting them for unrealistic expectations. Like, expecting an idol to do the bare minimum in their position is something and expecting them to be great is something else. Like, if you want to listen to amazing powerhouse singers, sorry, K-pop is not the one for you. You want all the rappers to write and be incredible again, K-pop is not it. And even though dancing is K-pop's main attractive point, there's a lot of idols who lack, and that's fine. Not every group has to have hard choreos or be full of skillful dancers, and if you want the main dancers to be the most talented dancers ever again and again, K-pop is not for you. And stop putting this on companies and say why don't they teach their idols freestyling or let them, right? Because it's very simple. K-pop isn't a dancer's world or a rapper's one, it's a world for performers and entertainers. Asking for the bare minimum is more than fine, and criticism is always okay, but if you want those talented people or very high standards, K-pop is simply not for you. It's honestly tiring how these new international fans came in and now they are demanding companies to do that and that and complain about everything. If you didn't meet what you expected, just don't view K-pop. It's really that easy. But please, you are not one of a kind or special, so your opinion doesn't really matter. Let others enjoy their faves and move on. Many idols who act or take acting roles, especially if big, receives a lot of hate, and people project their anger towards them, like K-dramas are becoming more lame because of them. And while most idol actors aren't goats at acting, I think people overly hate them. K-dramas are in general overrated. Some of them are really great and some genres are actually quite underrated and don't have much hype. But like, let's keep it real, just because it is a Korean production, not a Hollywood one, doesn't make it a masterpiece. K-dramas, rom-coms are overrated AF. Same stories over and over again with the lame acting and no intimacy scenes. Like people legit think these kinds of roles need real actors or good acting. Idol actors get hated for nothing. A lot of K-drama actors aren't even that good and act boring, and they have the same expressions or over-exaggerated gestures. So it's not like idol actors are these awful ones while K-drama actors are Oscar-worthy. I'm gonna piss all Neverlands, but it's kinda the truth. The girl's vocals are obviously overhyped and overrated, especially Mian. Girl can't even be a main vocalist in another group, yet people say she is the next Taeyeon. Yet they are the same people who trash talk about Blackpink and itzy vocals when both of these groups' vocalists are way better than Gidle. Gidle and Soyeon are fan favorites, so no matter what K-pop stans would always love and defend them, and them receiving hate in the past doesn't make my point invalid. Any group or idol received hate. It's just weird because it's not only Neverlands but also K-pop stans. Like Blackpink has way more unique and distinctive vocals than Gidle. Yet when someone comes to criticize Gidle vocals, people come with that idea their main point in uniqueness, but when it comes to Blackpink, does the idea no longer exist? I just don't think they are criticized enough, and the fact that many decent vocalists get more criticism than someone like Hyuna is mind-blowing. Girl can't sing and she is close to tone deaf, like how on earth did Cube even debut her? Pretty privilege works, I guess. It's the fact that she trained for 2 years and has been an idol for like 3.5 years, yet she hasn't improved nor can even carry a note. It's embarrassing, and I feel very bad for her fans because they keep on sugarcoating it. No shade, no tea. If Mian, as the rumors say, was supposed to debut in Blackpink, no way, she would have been the main vocalist. She would be the lead one after Jennie or Jisoo. Jennie is more interesting than her by miles and would give more personality to the songs. Jisoo, on the other hand, has uniqueness and delivery. I think the one who is very underappreciated is Yuki. She has the best vocals and her tone is amazing, yet she is literally a sub-vocalist and others take more lines than her. Also, Minnie, like Yuki, has an incredible tone and amazing vocals. Like many even thought Min was the main vocalist, not Mian. I think the duo sound great together, like their cover impressed fans. Soyeon, who I know is a main rapper and does her job quite well, isn't really such a pleasant singer to listen to. She gives herself way too many lines and lines that can go to other members and can sing it better than her. She misses with Gidle positions and hers. She is just a sub vocalist yet treats herself as a lead. It's obvious how a lot has changed for Gidle because of Soyeon, but I will leave that to another day. I know it may sound hypocritical how minutes ago I was talking about fans and their high standards and now I'm criticizing Gidle vocals. But I really didn't mention anything about raising up their game or improving themselves. I'm just talking about how fans overrate them so much and that Hyuna isn't even able to sing a few lines. This topic needs to be highlighted even more, because Neverlands are like one of those fandoms who has a high horse mentality. This was all for today. I hope you all enjoyed my video. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe as well as to check part 1. Be reminded, this is all my opinions. I might be harsh, but my intent is never to hate. See you in my next video. Bye.
See ya later, maybe never.